Well, that famous philosopher Yogi Berra said, it's deja vu all over again. And that's exactly how I feel, because I was the 815th person to receive my diploma at the school, and I'm the last speaker tonight. I was always in the back of the room, and I'm used to it. The good news, I know what my drill is, and that is to be quick so that you can get to your dessert and your coffee. First of all, I do want to thank my family, my friends, and my work colleagues who have joined me here this evening. It's special to have them all here with me. I left home in 1970 after I graduated from Baldwin High School, spent 17 years away, and since I came back in 1987, my overriding passion has been trying to help my hometown go from a place that had 18% unemployment in 1983 to where it is today, as described by my colleague Bill Flanagan. I did it in tech-based economic development, or more broadly over the last 12 years, but it's been a labor of love for me since I returned home. And the region, as you heard, is doing very well. And by the way, if you have any friends, relatives, colleagues who are looking for jobs, as of this morning, there were over 20,000 open jobs in this region, 20,000 good-paying jobs, and you can find them all on a website called imaginepittsburgh.com. So if you have people that are looking for jobs, go there. They're out there, and one of the biggest problems we have is making connections. It's been a labor of love, as I said. Many people have influenced me over the years, but I want to mention 4 things real briefly. First of all, my parents who are here tonight with me gave me my Pittsburgh roots, and my sense of values were part of that influence. My wife of 40 years, my partner, my best friend, the love of my life, who always pushed me to be the best that I could possibly be, has been an instrumental, obviously, influence. And the humility and perspective that comes from being a father and now a grandfather were strong influences in my life. And finally, my 3 years at Baldwin High School. Now, I have to admit, it was not my finest hour. Not my finest hour. I was happy that they were unable to dig up my history of antics or my disciplinary record and looked at the whole body of work before they made their decision. And I think there's a lot of young people that would say that high school can be a tough period of time. But that being said, I was very well academically prepared for the rest of my life as a result of the 3 years I spent at Baldwin. I was challenged and encouraged by a particular teacher, Mr. Chapman, who many of you might remember. And for those of you that are teachers in this room, never forget how important one teacher's interaction with one student, how much of a difference it can make. Mr. Chapman, for me, was that teacher. And finally, learning how to negotiate a building with 3,000 kids served me well in the things that I've done over the years. And so I'm proud to be part of this inaugural group and to be part of the heritage of Baldwin High School, and I thank you all very much for this recognition.